All right, welcome back to the Knives Fast channel, guys. Here we are. There are already 10 of you, it looks like, in here, and it is a great crowd tonight. What's that, Winchester? It's tour folder or bust. Yeah, I'm waiting to find out when I'm going to get mine. I will not have it by tomorrow. Very, very excited to see them. I'm going to have, I think, at least one in a couple of days here, hopefully before Blade Show, crossing my fingers. But yeah, they are coming. It's just a matter of when at this point. Hey, Rusty, I missed saying hi to you. Eggs and Ham as well. So let's go through who we got here. We got Big Red. We got Zach, Winchester, Jason Brown, Monster Racing, Rusty, Knife Lover, Michael Morgan, Eggs and Ham. Let's see. I know there's more up here. Andrew Hubbard. There's Nebu Cloud. Hey, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Ethan Runes EDC was the first one here. Hey, Ethan, welcome. Had a lot of chatting going on ahead of time. I did start it a little bit later tonight because I was at a cookout. And I looked down at my, thankfully, it's only like 2 miles away at my in-laws' house. And I'm like, so I ran home and got here as quick as I could. There's Andy Smith. Let's see who else we got here. I know there's more I'm missing. ProX, Bill. Apparently ProX's name is Bill. He let us know that. Rick Kerans is here. Rick, welcome, welcome. Let's see. I think that might be about it. If I missed anybody, please let me know. And I am so glad everybody is here. There's Neil Drake. And just so thankful all of you folks are here. And happy Memorial Day. Got my flag down here. I got my patriotic Snoopy shirt on. Yes, I did wash it between recording the video and today. And I've got my my bandana I had in my pocket today. It's a really cool red, white, and blue bandana. I've had that one for a while now. Really, really cool. Manny Z, welcome, welcome. C. Lemansky, welcome as well. It is a great crowd brewing here, guys. And if you didn't see my video today, my Memorial Day video, I'd appreciate, wait till after this is over, of course, because we're going to talk a little bit about the same stuff here. And we're going to ask you guys for any family related military stories. But if you haven't had a chance to check out my video about my dad, I'd appreciate you go check that video out. I had a lot of great memories of my dad making that video. It was incredibly enjoyable making it. And oh my goodness, Blade Banter David is in the house. Welcome, David. And glad to have you here. Jason Brown, exactly. I need to have the flag a little bit lower, but my pole's too tall here. So it is what it is. If you didn't see my video, I talked a little bit about my dad. Tell you what, before we do the pocket dump, we'll give some more people a chance to get in here. We'll talk a little bit about, guys, my dad was on a Navy ship in World War II. I didn't really tell the whole story, but basically in 1941, when Pearl Harbor was bombed, my dad was 16 and tried to get my grandmother to sign him in at that time and let him go, and she would not do it. She wouldn't hear anything about it, so he had to wait till his 17th birthday and immediately go in to World War II, and ended up obviously in the Navy and was on two different ships. I think the first was called the USS Ordronox and the second was the USS Harridan. Not going to tell the whole story, but hey, there's Women Carry Knives. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Glad you are here. Man, this is a great crowd. Tim Cook, welcome very much. Thanks for being here. But, watch the video. It kind of tells a little bit about a story about my dad during World War II. He was both in the Atlantic Theater and the Pacific Theater. And then, after his ship gets hit by a kamikaze, he goes right back out on another ship. And then went right back in during Korea as well. And so if you guys didn't see the video, I talk a little bit about this book written by David Sears, D.L. Sears. He writes a lot of history lover books, very, very thick. This is called At War with the Wind. It is a book written about basically the guys that we're honoring today, the ones that were on these American ships that were hit by kamikazes. And you can imagine how many encounters with kamikazes there were to have a, let's see how long this book is, guys. 500-page book. So to have a 500-page book, hey, thank you very, very much, Jason. I appreciate it, man. A lot of great comments. Let's see, Rusty. My grandfather was in Pearl Harbor when it was bombed. Had a hangover, grabbed his rifle, and forgot his ammunition. He was injured in the bombing. Well, that's a crazy story. So yeah, it's, you know, I've read most of this book. I've kind of skimmed around in some other places. If you do get a hold of the book, the part about my dad starts at page 228, and it's really cool. And the whole story about how the author found out about my dad dragging the guy out of the fire that took his place on the ship, I think it's just completely crazy. Thank you, Nebby Cloud, for putting that up there. Appreciate it if you want to check that book out. Yeah, you know, my dad, yeah, in the true sense of the term patriot, my dad was a patriot. He loved this country, died about 12 years ago. And I miss him every day. It's crazy still to think it was that long ago. You know, miss him a lot. But man, just think about it today, guys. I was looking, for example, at, I think it was either Cam or Connor Toor put up today, yesterday, and then today, pictures on their story of folks they knew that died in the line of duty, and it's crazy for me just to remember that and to honor those folks and to respect not only, obviously, Veterans Day. We more celebrate those who survived. Memorial Day is kind of about those that didn't make it. But to me, in both cases, I just like to honor anybody who served, is serving, has served, anybody who died. I'm just thankful for all of the above. All right. Well, I'm going to read. There's a couple people typing. Let's see. Rick says, my grandfather was in Panama and they thought they were next after Pearl Harbor. I bet they did. Thank you, Monster. Your comments today on the video were so kind, man. Monster said his grandfather and all four of his brothers were in World War II. Yeah, I remember reading that earlier. This Catherine, welcome. And Knife Nut is here as well. I think I missed. There we go. Knife Nut. Hello. Let's see. Rusty, dad was in Korean conflict and worked intel. Very, very cool. That's awesome. Hey guys, if you have stories like that, feel free to share them in the chat over here, and we'll just talk through. You know, I love to honor these men and women that are fighting, and there's a young lady I know. I taught her, coached her soccer team when she was really young, and she's a military police now. If you had told me this shy little girl that I could not get to be aggressive about soccer, it was a military police woman, I would have told you were crazy. But she's tough, man. Every time I see her, so I pray for her all the time. I pray for a lot of folks. Yeah. Hey, thanks to JB who's in the chat for your service, brother. Thank you, Ethan. I know you're going in. I don't know if I saw David Iverson here. Thank you, David, for your service. Knife Nut did 8 years in the Navy. His dad did 10. Mom did 4. Wow. Very, very cool. Thanks to all you folks. Who am I missing? Stand up and tell us that you served. Hey, look at that. JB with the patriotic Snoopy shirt. I love this shirt. My wife got it for me. I love anything Charlie Brown and Snoopy. I've got a Charlie Brown t-shirt I wear all the time with the yellow and black. Mark Herrera, welcome. Thanks for coming. Yeah, so thanks to all of you. Wow. Okay, Catherine, your youngest is serving on the Ronald Reagan. That is great. My nephew is in the Navy. He basically joined to honor my dad, and his first tour was on the USS Enterprise, which is now decommissioned. But on that last go out to sea for I don't know, my brain ain't working. For the Enterprise, they dumped my dad's ashes overboard in the Atlantic. So I thought that was incredibly cool of the captain to let my my nephew do that. Really, really cool. Let's see. Anybody else? Yeah, JB, guys. Let JB know you appreciate him. I know everybody didn't necessarily fight in combat times, but it doesn't matter to me. If you served, you served, and not all of us did, obviously. So thank you so much for the time that you served, everybody. So I guess we'll go into a pocket dump here. Again, I had this really cool, kind of bandana. It's way bigger than a hank. I don't have a hank that's patriotic, so I put this bandana in the pocket today. It was a lot to carry. Took up a lot of room, but it's really cool. And then as far as knives, I had to go with a red and a blue today. So I had the SOG Terminus, SOG, I should say, not SOG, Terminus XR in red and D2 steel with the XR lock. This is the only SOG knife I have. Let's see. Knife Night, I appreciate and thank the fellow veterans. Absolutely, man. I think about my dad used to tell stories all the time about friends that didn't make it. And that's why a lot of these guys can't tell their stories. A lot of you today put in the comments of my video, I wish my grandfather had told their stories. It's hard for them, man. So yeah, my dad took till I was like 15 to start telling a lot of stuff. And I think it was because he knew he was 45 when I was born. I'm the youngest. Yeah, I know I'm old, but I'm the youngest. Basically 5 years ago, my age was when I was born. So yeah, he knew if he didn't tell him soon, he wasn't going to tell it. So yeah, SOG Terminus XR. And then also the Wii Banter in that great Banter blue here. I guess Ben Banter's blue. Really cool services, service combat or not. Had there been a conflict, all servicemen and women absolutely willingly had served. They all made the commitment and deserve our gratitude. 1,000% agree. And we had to be at the ready, man. So yeah, the Wii Banter to me is just a great little knife. Now, we're going to talk in a little, well, we might as well talk about it now. Let's talk about it now. Who saw the announcement of the Baby Banter? Okay. So this is already not a big knife, guys. So I'm not sure how I feel about the Baby Banter. Now, they did go in here and they shortened the handle up and they put a finger choil in it. I don't know. I guess I'm going to reserve comment. Let's see. Andrew says, my grandfather was in the infantry in the Army in World War II. He took pride in his service. He never talked about it with anyone. Yeah. I mean, a lot of them, that's how they were taught, man. You just did what you were supposed to do and you didn't talk about it a lot, So yeah, there's the banter. I don't know. What do you guys think of that Baby Banter? JB, if you didn't see the picture, you can go to Civivi's Instagram. They put the picture of it, and also Ben Peterson put a picture of it up on his Instagram yesterday. It is absolutely, I mean, he had it next to a Banter, and it is small. So yeah, let's see. C. Lemansky, I carried my red Neutron, my white mini bug out, my blue Mannix this weekend. Very, very cool. Yeah, we'll go through what everybody's carrying in just a minute. There you go. Civivi Baby Banter. Nebucloud is all over the links already. He's trying to, Zach, he's coming for you, man. No, I'm kidding. You guys all do an awesome job. Newfoundland Knife Guy. Yeah, Newfoundland, totally. Ben even said people have been begging for a larger version of the Banter, but he decided to go with a smaller one. Jay Leprogoblicon, welcome. Awesome. So yeah, I wanted a larger Banter, and I was really kind of surprised they went with the Baby Banter. So if you haven't seen that, go check it out. And the Bantet, that's hilarious. Let's see, Form D. My grandfather served in the Navy during World War II. He served on the USS Lexington that was sunk during the Battle of the Coral Sea. Wow. See, now that's very crazy. That's a story. I have read about that one in the past. Well, thank you for his service and everything. Let's see. What am I? Chop liver. Wait, what? We said thank you for your service. What? Oh, no, you're a great. I'm sorry. You're a wonderful moderator, too. You put up some links. Gosh. See, now I've hurt JB's feelings. All right. Then I got to dig myself out of this one. the Bantino. Yeah. So this is the Toor multi-tool pry bar Dealy Bob here. Somebody asked me on my on the one of my videos the other day if this was sharp on the edges, and the answer is no. Apparently they got one and it was kind of sharp and ragged on the edges, which is weird because this is definitely cleaned up and not sharp. The only thing they pointed out that may be true is they felt like it doesn't really come down to enough of a point at the pry. I don't know. I guess I haven't pried with it yet, so I guess I need to pry with it, and then I can let you know. JB, you're awesome, man. You know you are. Come on. Mark Herrera says, give me a thumbs up, even though I mess up all the time. Then I have fully charged, just charged it up yesterday, my Streamlight MicroStream USB. And we're going to talk about another flashlight here in a minute. My Victorinox SD Classic color bars version. Just dig this little guy. So cool. Fun to carry. Fun to show people. Thank you for that, NebuCloud. I appreciate it, guys. If you go to Toor, when those folders drop tomorrow, and if you want to buy a folder, you can get 10% off on Toor's website. They are dropping tomorrow, and you can order them. And I hopefully will have mine any day now. It sounds like. So I will let you know. I'll give you guys an update as soon as I can. And when I can do an unboxing, I'll do an unboxing. And I'm hoping to have one for those of you that are going to Blade. I'm hoping to have one with me at Blade. No promises, but we shall see. So yeah, I had I also had, in addition to the ginormous bandana, I had my mini Hank here, my micro Hank from Mad Pow with the bears on it. So, and I had my Parker Jotter from Mild Mannered EDC. So incredibly cool. Yeah, guys, subscribe to Big Red EDC there. There you go. There you go. Ren and Stimpy. Can you guys, yeah, you can see them back here. See, I had some people ask me last week why I had this table off to the side. It gives me a chance to sort of stage the knives I'm going to talk about, and then, kind of have them off to the side. So I hope it's not too distracting. I think it kind of gives me a little extra element here of what, let's see, is Toor. So Blade HQ, Knife Center, and SMKW have come on as Toor distributors, and they have all of their older stock right now of the older knives. I'm not sure how quickly all of those are going to have the folders. I think they're launching the folders on their websites, and then eventually they'll get them to the other dealers. I'm not sure. Again, I don't work for Toor. I talk to them a lot because they're friends. By the way, I think it's something like more than half of their staff are veterans. And I just think that's super cool. And if you've ever watched their posts, they always talk about under the flag because they have a huge flag in their manufacturing facility. I think it's really cool. Thanks so much for dropping all those links, NebuCloud. I appreciate it very, very much. Yeah, so they are going to be at SMKW. I'm just not sure when and how many. I do know that they are doing it. RJ's Knives, you're never too late, man. We still got 40 minutes here, so it should all be good. So let's see, Eggs and Ham. I already said hi to you. What am I saying? But hi anyway. David, I need to know your full name so I can pick on you like you do me. I know David something. So David Jonathan something. I don't know. Kevin Carl's fine. That's what my dad and mom named me. So, but I prefer KC, but let's go from there. All right. So, and thank you for the Patreon link. If you guys want to support my Patreon, want to support the channel, that's how you do it right now. Still working out some issues, even though I'm technically over 4,000 watch hours with YouTube. They keep saying I got a little ways to go. I don't know. They keep moving the bar. Hopefully, I'm just going to do like JB told me and relax and wait a few days, and I think it's going to be all cleared up. So there we go. So yeah, it's hilarious. Michael Jason here. Okay. Take out the, okay. So John, Michael, David John. Okay. All right. That was a good guess. I don't know. Sean T, welcome. Good to have you here. So I know a few of you already dropped it, but let me know in the chat what you had in your pocket today. Again, If you didn't see that baby banter, guys, let me see if I can call it up on my phone. I know I can. I just thought it was incredibly interesting, to say the least. It's one of those things where Ben Peterson. There we go. So here we go. So you can see those are the 4 baby banters, and you have, it looks like purple, blue, maybe black on black, and black on satin, black with satin. So yeah, it might be a very nice 5th pocket carry. So here it is. Let's see. Well, you can't. It's terrible. Camera's not doing it justice. But you see it next to the banner there. I don't know. It's quite a bit smaller than the banter. I can guarantee you, Kyle from DTOM Knives and Gear will not be getting one. Just way too small for him and Peter, and all the above. So let's see. What does anybody carry in here? I'm going to look down here and read these. Let's see. Women carry knives. My ADV Mini Pathfinder. My name is Journeyman Rastafarian. That is not your name. Okay. I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. ZT0562TI and Queen Warncliffe. Very cool. Let's see. Dimco 8020 MG in 3V. Very cool. CRKT Pillar 3 that just came back from me in D2. And Victorinox Pioneer. Very cool. Kershaw Link. I like that one as well. Today you went to Valley Forge Park to pay tribute for Memorial Day and carried your Sabenza 21. Very cool, Sean. That's awesome. Catherine's got the shuffle too. Catherine, what color do you have? Remind me. I think you told me that before. Zach, red, white, and blue Hogue Decaday. That's right. You've got the, what do they call that? Gemascus? Yeah, I think so. Let's see. Usable work stuff in the pocket. Jason, did you work today? Only had the, let's see, only have the Rough Rider Upswept Bow Trapper on you right now. But that's cool. Monster Racing, Civivi Odium. Very cool. And Victorinox Tinker. You had a Moore Maker Texas Trapper for RJ and a CRJB. CJRB Kicker. Eggs and Ham with the Finch Holiday. Very cool. And Tucson 243. Tim. What? Nothing in the pocket all day? Hey, it's cool. I think I did that yesterday. I ended up with, I think I just had one knife and nothing else in the pocket yesterday. Newfoundland with the Copper Pilar, Gerber Prybar, and Olight I5T. Very, very nice. Hogue RSK1 and Mini RSK1 had both of them. Very good, Andrew. Catherine has the green. Now I'm forgetting. Shuffle. Thank you. Paper Tiger with the Old Spy Native Lightweight. Very cool. Manny Z with the red, white, and blue Hogue Deca. Also very cool. Great minds. Zach, he's one of you's copying each other. Big Red has the Revo Nest still hanging out. Let's see. The Revo Nest right here. I don't know why I keep reaching for thumb studs on this one. I know it doesn't have them. There is the carbon fiber Revo Nest. I was going to bring this one up here in just a minute, but while JB's talking about it, there you go. I'll bring it back up in just a minute. Andy Smith with this CJRB Caligo. Andy's been picking up some really cool knives lately and sending me pictures of them. So I think Andy's going to have a variety coming through here. Very nice. Black Kaiser Jungis. Jungis? I don't know. That's the fixed blade, right? Yeah. No? I don't know which one that is. Black Leatherman Squirt. Neil Drake with the off-grid Rhino. That's a very cool knife. Sorry, Jason. Everybody, let's give Jason he had to work today. Sorry about that, man. Let's see. Shadow Realm, welcome. Yeah. Let's see. The Revo Nest reminds you of the. Yeah, I remember you saying that to Civivi Naha. I'm not familiar with that one. I'll have to check it out. Let's see. Zach and Andrew are talking about that cool Deca with the red, white, and blue. That's right. I see, Andy. I was thinking when you said CJRB monster, I was thinking CRKT. Andy, you meant CRKT, didn't you? That's very right. Catherine enjoys buying them for Andy. My wife is like that as well. I have a lot of knives in my collection. Oh, well, for the first 25 minutes, it was really peaceful in here, guys. I'll have it noted that at 8:25, somebody came in and tried to pick on me. But it's not going to work today. I'm in a good mood. Uh, welcome, John. Welcome. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it is a folding knife with a cool clip point. Okay, very cool. Very cool. Sorry, it is what it is. Grateful Panic had the bug out and the Rough Rider Micarta work knife. Very cool. Da, 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 da. For the mini banter, I'm also glad to finally carry it as a lefty. I also wish they release a standard size or larger size. Yeah, I agree. Oh, so it's ambidextrous on the baby banter? Is that right? I didn't see that. I guess I didn't pay attention to it because I'm not a lefty. Let the roast begin. Michael, do not egg him on. He doesn't need any help at all. Dennis Watson, welcome, welcome. Dennis, you're in on the tail end of the pocket dumps here. Let us know what you were carrying today. Yeah, the hat is on point. Got the red, white, and blue in the hat here. May have a new hat. Wait a minute. KnivesFAST may have a new hat as of tomorrow. So you're getting your new hats as of tomorrow? Is that what I'm hearing? That is very cool. I'm supposed to have a KnivesFAST t-shirt, one KnivesFAST t-shirt to take with me to Blade Show that a friend is making. I'm holding or not holding my breath whether I'm going to have it or not. I hope I'm going to have that shirt. It's just a plain white t-shirt with a KnivesFAST logo off to one side. Just thought it would be cool to wear in Blade Show. Maybe have a couple people actually, maybe 2 people in the show knew who I am. That'd be pretty cool. All right. Well, that looks like all of the pocket checks today. Let's move on and talk about a few knives since JB brought it up. Let's talk about the 2 Revos that came in this week. This is the Revo Ness in carbon fiber with this awesome pattern here. Just really cool. Now, the only weird thing when you first pick it up is it narrows a lot right here in this finger well, and I thought that was not going to be comfortable. It is. It just is. It does lock that finger in, but the rest of the handle is very, very neutral. So I actually think that's kind of cool. Hey, Ryan Gilbert, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you coming. Spyderco Endura, very, very nice. So yeah, you get your CJRBs and your CRKTs mixed up. We all do. This one is really, really nice. Cannot wait to review it. Really cool lanyard, option down here, actually off the back of the liners, and you have the red backspacers, which is very interesting there. Nice, very flat. Very thin, flat grind there. Had a bunch of pocket fuzz on it there, but there you go. Jason Brown, haven't decided yet, thinking of selling them since they weren't cheap. I may want one of those, so we'll talk. But very, very cool. Yeah, it's an actual flat grind. You're exactly right. Really nicely done. The only question I would have is the way the grind goes that way. If you're sharpening back towards that choil, are you going to run into that? Because the choil sort of starts after it's already humped up there. I'm not going to be sharpening this because more than likely I'm going to be giving this one away to you guys. I haven't decided completely yet, but I believe I'm going to be giving this one away. And I love it, but you guys are going to love it. And I think I want you guys to love it. So it's really cool. So yeah, don't feel bad about selling them. That's exactly right. If they were expensive, get your money back and let everybody support you. But yeah, that's that one. Now, the second of the Revos that came in is the Berserk. This is a really interesting knife. Not typically my style. Now, if you look at it from this side, especially the gray G10 here, sort of neutral on the handle, got a little choil here and a little choil here. You can do a backed up grip, by the way, guys, if you want, or you can come on up. like that. That's really cool. I like it. Feels really nice in the hand. Can Spidey flick it, as you saw a moment ago. Does have the point down here at the combo grind. Just a really interesting knife. I said to somebody the other day that I thought, that the Ness blade shape is really cool. It's made after what's called a Nessmuck. I don't think I'm saying it right. This guy is just crazy. I was telling somebody the other day, when you turn it to this side and you look at all this patterning right here, this looks like something Worf, I think it was JBS said it too, Worf from DS9 would be carrying. Why do old guys always have weird lumps and dips in their cap? I don't know. Why don't you just be nice? That's all I got. You can thumb flick it and you can middle finger flick it. And it is, like I said, an extremely interesting knife. It is sharp. It is not quite as thin as the Ness. Let's put them up together. The Ness is much, much thinner on the grind, much, much thinner on, not much, but definitely thinner on the blade stock. Can you see that? I'm sorry, I'll get my dumb head out of the way. And, definitely, and I believe, let's see, the Ness, I believe, oh boy, I'm going to get the steel mixed up just like JB did. I think the Ness is 9CR, and I believe the Berserk is D2, but I don't quote me on it. I might be backwards. But there you go. So we'll be reviewing these, and I'll definitely be giving one of them away. I've just had so many great comments on the Ness that I feel like you guys would really enjoy this. I'm probably going to, even though it'll pain me to let this one go because I really, really love it, I think I'm going to give this one, away at some point. It'll probably be on a stream down the road. And so there you go. Yeah, Ness is in D2. Okay, so I'm backwards. Of course I'm backwards. The Berserk is 9CR, and the Ness is D2. So I got it backwards. But there you go. 2 knives from Revo. Now, while we're talking about Revo, guys, and I was talking about another flashlight, I briefly talked in my unboxing about this little Revo flashlight. This is, let's see, what do they call it? Of course, I put the box somewhere. Okay, I can't tell you what it's called. It's a little tiny flashlight. It is about 100 lumens. Let's see. Let's compare that to the, I think, 300 in the bright mode on this guy. So you can see quite a bit of difference there. But 100 lumens for finding your keys when you're trying to get in your house. David Iverson, thank you for your service and welcome to the chat. Yeah, the Ness definitely looks like a get it done kind of blade, Don C. You're exactly right. Welcome, by the way. Marshall, welcome. Falling in love with the Ness. Yeah, it's a cool knife. But this little flashlight, my only complaint, again, you guys know, the reason I like my Streamlight MicroStream is the fact it's rechargeable. I'm not good at just keeping batteries with me. When it runs out, I might run up the stairs and see that I don't have batteries, or it might be out somewhere. So having it rechargeable, being able to plug it in the car, plug it in a wall, I just prefer that. But this little guy to put on your keys, to go find your keys, or find the doorknob when you're coming up to a dark house, it could be pretty cool. James Ortiz, yeah, it is bright. Sorry about that, blinding everyone. Here, I'll do. Oh, that's bad. Don't do that. 100 lumens is good. So I'll probably be giving this one away. I think I want to do a little video on it before I do, and then we will give that one away as well. So any questions on the Revo knives? It is so cool that these guys, Ed and the guys at Revo, are sending these out to the channels to look at. I think you guys may not know a lot about Revo knives, so the fact that I think Peter's got some and JB's got some and I've got some, I think it'll be good for you to see some different opinions of them. JB might find things I don't find. Peter might say something, about them in a larger hand or whatever. Okay, Tim, I knew I said it wrong. The light is to find the doorknob to put your keys in. You know what I meant. It's okay. I'm old, as John said earlier. I will admit it. I'm sure John's going to have a field day with that one, so thank you. So the Warden is one I've seen as well. That's a really cool one. Like I said, the Berserk is kind of, I think, going to be an acquired taste. As you guys know, I'm not a huge Tanto guy, but I mean, it is a pretty cool blade shape. So I don't know. I want to carry it a little bit more, and we'll kind of go see. Tim's laughing at me now. Oh, you guys are so nice to me. So I had a lot of questions about this next one. This is the Best Tech Sledgehammer. Okay, fine. I am not Peter Gabriel. Ethan, don't be falling asleep. Gee whiz. Thanks. That makes me feel great. Thanks. Yeah, I did not get a nap today. I cooked burgers for the whole family, so no nap. So I've gotten asked a lot of questions about the tip down here and being interesting shape. Now, first things first, if you look at it, it's rounded. So it does have a bump there at the transition. Let's see if I can get this might help. Hold on. It might not help. It might make it worse. Okay. So it does, if you can see that, it definitely has, let's make it worse. And you can see it. It definitely has a point at the transition between the initial flat grind and the Tanto grind. And the Tanto is very obviously rounded. So, and it's a very, very slight, very small tip for a Tanto. So I think it is, the knife is better than Jason. And look, I said I'm not Peter Gabriel. It's okay. I will say the thumb studs, awesome for opening. Great little dropper. Really awesome micarta. Just well done in that black stonewash on the blade. Really, really nice. I'm digging it. A little bit of oil on there. Let's see. Here we go. So I'm impressed with this knife. I just not really sure about the tip. I think it will be hard to sharpen. Take that for what it is. I'm starting to like Tantos these days, and I'll show you one here in just a moment that'll prove that. As a matter of fact, we'll bring them out together. Yeah, it's got a Japanese Tanto element to it there, very, very much. Kiefer, welcome, brother. Good to have you here. Your videos the last couple of days have been so entertaining. Hey, there's Peter. Welcome, brother. I was just talking bad about, no, I was talking good about you. But the tip is just really interesting. It's very interesting, and somebody said it could be used as a scraper. You see, look at the grind, look at the finish on that blade, on the tip. Just beautiful, and it is sharp, and that tip is sharp. And again, of course, I screw it up. There we go. Just a really good, and I've opened a couple boxes with it. Really, really good at that. Very nice. Now, let's bring out the next one so that we can do a comparison. So this is the Civivi Brazen. And now you can see what I'm talking about the difference between the two different types of Tanto. So this, the Brazen strikes me as more of a Western Tanto. It has a very pointy tip to it. Very, very pointy tip to it. And a very pronounced flat edge. So rather than this rounded off edge. Now, I'm not saying one's better than the other. I'm definitely not. I've said this 100 times on this channel if I've said it once. All knives have a reason and a purpose. It's just, do you like it? Will it work for you? Will it work for me? Let's see. Jason prefers the sledgehammer over the brazen. Okay. Yeah, guys, let me know which of these style of Tantos you prefer. I mean, I think that's interesting. Now, if you remember, I had JB, what was the name of that? The Whisper, the Kislyar Supreme Whisper. Now, that was more of what I think of as a Japanese Tanto. There's not really that bump. It's just sort of, it almost looks like a drop point. So I don't know. These are kind of somewhere on either side of that. And Dennis says sledgehammer. Yeah. I mean, I can see why. Now, here's the thing. So if I'm piercing a box with this to open a box, all you're getting is the tip and maybe a little bit of that blade. If you're using this guy with that rounded, it's probably really, really good at opening a box. I mean, it probably is. It is. And I happen to have a third Tanto here on the table. Let's see. Okay, there we go. So this is the half delta. I'm going to do my review on this week. And again, this one has an even slightly different shape than, there you go. And again, no transition there. It's all one edge on the half delta. So yeah, it's Tanto Day, Tanto Monday on the KnivesFAST channel. So just some really cool knives. Now let's talk a little bit about the brazen. If you saw my unboxing, you found out, you remember, if you watched my unboxing and my review of the Keen Natter from Civivi, I was blown away by the action of that one. I'm here to tell you the brazen is just as good, if not better. Controlled. This is my, look, this is the kind of action I prefer. Controlled. So it's not going to drop and guillotine my finger off. You know, I've got plenty of calluses there now, but just beautiful. I mean, and that murdered out black on black with the stonewash. And again, I already hinted in the video, this will also be given away just like I just did. Yeah, the half delta, Catherine, my only complaint about that one is just hard for me to get my hands on because it is so tiny. The only way I can effectively open this is a middle finger flick. I cannot thumb flick this knife. I can roll. I can thumb roll it. I cannot thumb flick this knife. Can't do it. But I can middle finger flick it pretty effectively. Very, very cool. And JB says, yeah, no, the action on the brazen is probably the best Civivi I've seen. The riffle is obviously either just as good as or really close. A lot of people have said they're very interested in the drop point brazen, and I am as well. I really like to look at the brazen, but the sledgehammer's my Tanto crush. Yeah, I hear you, Jason. It is, I mean, they're both, and don't get me wrong, the action on the sledgehammer is equally, I mean, look at that. It's not quite as controlled. It does drop down on your thumb. Thankfully, my thumb hits that part right there, and then you shake it the rest of the way down. So yeah, it's really, really cool. And so yeah, there you go. Let's see. I do like the brazen a bit, not into the Western Tanto. Yeah, I mean, you're either into it or you're not. And look, I know this sounds really horribly goofy and silly. If I'm not going to be comfortable sharpening it, and I'm not going to do a good job sharpening it, I'm probably not going to own it. You know, maybe I could do this one because it's not really a compound, but those compound knives, I just find them really hard for me to sharpen. So again, maybe one of you guys has this wonderful, you know, way of sharpening those that won't bug me. Yeah, sledgehammer is definitely something unique for sure. So then the other ones I'm kind of trying to get, there's two more here I'm trying to hurry up and get reviewed so we can, I've got so many giveaway knives coming up, guys. You guys should like, this is called Winchester. Don't put that up. I restarted my router right before this. I hope it's just isolated. Is anybody else doing that horrible? Please tell me that the internet's holding up. I just restarted it. So the Asher Flashback is going to be reviewed soon. And this awesome Kershaw Endgame. Wow. Kershaw Endgame. And both of these are going to be reviewed and then given away on a KFLive very soon. I just haven't got around to it. I've been really busy the last week or so. It has been crazy. Bees Blades, welcome, welcome. Great to see you. Da-da-da. So let's see. All good here. There's a lot of all good here's. I love it. Sorry, Winchester. I hope it gets better for you, brother. But I'm glad to hear. Let's see. Yeah, sharpening Tantos gives me a migraine. Absolutely. Hey, I recognize JB gave away this in-game, guys. And like I said, I accidentally entered his giveaway. I've told him from now on, if I do that and don't write not an entry, to give it to the next person in line. But in the meantime, it was cool of him to let me get this one in and review it. It would help if I actually hit the flipper hard enough for it to go out. Really interesting knife. It looks very ZT-ish to me, along the lines of some of the newer ZTs. But I don't know. I'm going to give this one a review. I'll review it in the next couple of days, and it'll post in a couple of weeks. I have got so many videos backlogged, guys. It is amazing. Thank you, Rusty, for sending me 8 knives to look at. Thank you, JB, for sending me 2, which I need to ask you if you've got them back yet. I got to look at the UPS tracking. If you haven't, hopefully it'll be tomorrow. When you paused on the in-game, I got a little worried. No stroke, Rick. It's okay. Not today. I started to call it CRKT. I'll be honest. So that's why I paused, because I caught myself saying it incorrectly. You have not. After this live stream, I will be looking at the tracking. When did I send it? Wednesday? Yeah, you'll get it tomorrow. I bet it, because I sent it UPS, not USPS. So I bet you will give it. Peter Gabriel had his studio close to where I lived. Okay, did you go over and like crash the party, Andy? Because I think I would have. I love Peter Gabriel. I love Genesis from back in the day, all the older stuff. Yeah, it takes about a week with UPS. You're correct. So there you go. Nebucloud, thank you. You are killing it with the links. JB, you were killing it earlier with the links. Thank you to all my moderator help. So that's the knives, guys, that I kind of had picked out to talk about. I wanted to give another minute. If anybody has any, you served there. I know a lot of people came in. If you served in the military, please let us know so we can honor you. If you had a family member that died in battle or any kind of stories like that, please share them. And I would be very, very happy to shout that out. And then we're going to move on in just a moment to the giveaway, which will look very familiar to you. JB, I wanted to show you something, by the way. He was talking about his letter from Revo. This is what mine looked like out of the box. It wasn't torn like yours, but little dilapidated. So I don't know. I think the dog ate the homework. Huge Genesis fan. That's cool, Rusty. I can listen to old Genesis for a long time. Rick, I am not. I am closer to the other end of the state than to that end of the state. Yeah, Phil Collins is. Look, I'm just saying I like Peter Gabriel because we were talking about Peter Gabriel. But yes, I love Phil Collins very, very much so. I'll scoot up so the focus will catch me here. Let's see. Kings of Leon had practice pad down the street from your wife's uncle's house, but you hate the band. That's hilarious. RJ, Army veteran, thank you for your service. And I'm glad that you didn't have any you can feel it coming in the air tonight. Of course you can't, bees. Okay, Dwayne F. Truax. Hope I'm saying that right. There's a guy here that works at Liberty named that name, and I just say Truax. U.S. Army killed in action 1943 when his troop ship was sunk off the coast of Africa. Sad, and thank you. I'm just very thankful for his service. My wife wants to hear. Okay, so yeah, it's not. I don't think it's going to happen, Kiefer. I mean, all I got is if I flip this open, I have to go sledgehammer. That's all I got. I was off tune and key and everything else, so that's all I got. The music was too sappy. That's hilarious. Thank you, everybody. Remember all the guest appearances Phil did. Yeah, very, very cool. Let's see. Buddy Sean McCloskey, E7, Afghanistan. Oh, man. Yeah, 3 weeks before I headed back. That's terrible, John. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Definitely keep you and his family in our thoughts and prayers today. Like I said, you guys check out the guys at Toor Knives. They were all in Afghanistan pretty much and had a bunch of guys KIA'd, and almost always what you hear is it's from an IED. Just terrible. Not good. My ears. Hey, Rusty, I'm doing my best. Okay, fine. I'm going to drink some water now because that hurt my throat. No problem. Thank you, Marshall. Or Martial, I guess. I don't know. I'll dig this shirt. Anything Snoopy's or Peanuts, Charlie Brown, all the above. So, yep. So, guys, and we're going to go ahead and move toward the giveaway. I'm kind of whipped. It's been a long day. I got to work first thing in the morning. So we're going to move towards the giveaway a little bit here. It's going to look really familiar to you. But I still think it's really cool. I hope somebody actually wants to keep it tonight. We shall see. So, wow, that's not right. Hold on. I got a technical difficulty here. There we go. All right. So I went to pick up the swag bag with all the stickers in it, and I picked up a tube of frog lube that's been opened up. So I don't think anybody wants my half-used tube of frog lube. Okay. Tactical butter knife is uh-oh. Hold on a second. You know what? I'm glad you said that. And here's why. So you prompted something here. So I took it out of last week's swag bag and I got to put it back in. So thank you so much for saying that because I might have forgotten. So look here, guys. Trevor and I spent some time this week and we signed like 20 more. So I've got to pick through here and find number 5. No, I don't. It's right here on top because that's what we're up to this week. There it is. Butter Knives Fast. Butter Knives Fast number 5 with Trev on it. JB, when you get your box, there's last week's number 4 in there for you. And then there's plenty more to come. So Trevor hooked me up with a bunch of signatures, and we are good to go. There can only be one number 1. Yeah, UPS better not lose the butter knife. That is right. All right. So thank you for the reminder. That will definitely be in the swag bag. You got all kinds of stickers in here, guys. Just some really good ones, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there's Knives Fast, Long Island Knife Guy, Big Red EDC. I love this one. Holy smokes. River's Edge Cutlery. I don't know, Hogue. You got both Hogue stickers. Some Smoky Mountain Knife Works, Artisan. This really, really cool Toor sticker. I love this logo, and I love that sticker. And just a bunch of really cool ones. You know what I didn't? Let me make sure. No, I didn't. So we're going to do something totally unscripted here if I can find it. Man, I'm just totally the unscripted guy today. Yep. So we are going to stick a Spyderco sticker in there. You guys know I got all these awesome Spyderco, and I'm just going to take the one right off the top, the blue Spyderco bug. We're going to put that in there because there's got to be a Spyderco sticker in here as well. So awesome of them to send that, and that will go right into the swag pack as well. That goes in. The butter knife goes in. If it'll fit. Yep, it fits. All right, so there we go. This week's swag pack is ready to go. Secondly, you have the NAFS mat. Now, rather than opening that package, here is what the mat looks like. This is mine. I've done that twice now. Yeah, those Spyderco stickers are awesome. Keeping the KnivesFAST sticker in the Grail box. Very cool. That's awesome. So this is the NAFS banter mat, and I dig mine, use it, and love it. And thank you, Tyler, my son, that got that one. But here is the one. It's got the NAFS sticker in there from Athena and Ben, and that will go. So there's the swag bag and that. And lastly, the Mora Basic knife. You have to have a knife on a knife channel. You don't have to. I'm sure we'll give away other things that aren't knives. Really locks you into the grip. Really good utility around the house knife. I mean, you could do that in just about anything. If you want to fish with it, just keep it oiled up and clean. Just really, really good. What? You don't know what frog lube is? John, now I don't know where I put it. Frog lube is like a fixed blade lubricant. You put on the, like if you have a knife like this that needs care, when you're done with it, you put frog lube on it. Toor ships it with every one of their fixed blades. So yeah, there you go. I mean, it's not that hard. So there you go. Me with Knives. Welcome just in time. Yeah, some Swedish love with the Mora. So Nebby Cloud, in just a moment, I'm going to ask you to put up a start, but not yet. Let's see. All right. Let me see if I can. Yep. I'm going to write the range down. All right. And let's pick a number. All right. So, Nebby Cloud, if you want to stick that startup. So here's the deal, guys. One guess per person. Closest without going over will win. If there's a tie, we'll break it after the fact. Everybody picks on me. Bill Rivers, welcome. So again, here's the start. We'll give you the range in just a second. But in the meantime, one guess per person. Closest without going over. Continental U.S. shipping address, not ready to go out into the European. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just or even Canada at this point. I'm going to fix that at some point, but just not ready yet. So I'm trying to ignore John Rusty. So don't tell me what he's saying. So here is the range, guys. Let's see if the camera. There we go. 300 and 400. So closest without going over, one guess per person in the 300 to 400 range. Everybody gets to guess. And we will have fun doing this giveaway. So thank you, everybody. And here go the guesses. I got to look at my number so I can remember. There we go. The only weird part about this, guys, is now that I don't have, well, here, I'll tell you what, I'll leave it right here where you can see that I'm not messing with the paper there. So it's still got the range and my number on it. It's just now that I'm not showing the table, I can't show you the paper. But trust me, I picked a number and it's not going to be messed up. Da, 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. I'm singing again, Kiefer. Da, 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 da. Marshall feels lucky today. All right. Let's see. Let's get these guesses in. Guys, I appreciate you guys so much. The channel is growing because of you guys. I was about to say something. I had kind of a negative comment on one of my videos today, and it kind of got me down for a little bit. And then I thought, I got all these people that kind of love what I'm doing and are very supportive. So I'm not going to let it get me down. But no Casey in a grass skirt sticker. Not happening. It's just not happening. So, hey, John, that's what I got, man. I mean, here, John, why don't you tell me what song you'd like me to sing? No, I'm not going to sing it. Sorry. Very good, Kiefer. Very good. Da, da, da. Winchester. Come on, man. I didn't name the lubricant. It's not me. Thank you, Monster. I appreciate it. It's growing because of you guys. Mike K, welcome. Oh, he says he's always 20 off. That's hilarious. Well, okay, so here's the deal, Jason. I wasn't going to bring it up, but you guys know me, and you know my style. And JB's got his own style, and Zach's got his own style, and Kevin definitely has his own style from Lefty EDC, and Jake, and I mean, all these different reviewers have their own style, and I have a style. Somebody just basically doesn't like my style. They want me to be more technical and show more specs and talk more about intricate details in places that I don't necessarily always give all the intricate details. I feel like a review is kind of, you guys can look up the specs. You can see those kind of things. I feel like a review is me telling you how it feels in my hand, how I like it, how it cuts, how it works. And my style is just, I talk about the knife. So I don't like to just be everybody else. And again, he's not wrong. His comment was, if you want to really grow the channel, do X, Y, and Z. He might be right. But at some point, I've got to kind of be who I am. So it is what it is, you guys. Yeah, I almost said that, Jason. JB actually hinted, we were chatting back and forth, that I should just say something like, there are other channels, or do you have a channel, or something like that. Instead, I just thank you for the comment. Thank you for the feedback. It's not really what I do. Thank you. So I just decided to be nice. So Nebby Cloud has put the stop up. He's tired of hearing me talk. I'm just kidding. So I did so much talking, I didn't really pay attention to who guessed what. So we'll do that together, JB and Nebby Cloud and myself. So let's look at what the number is. So again, there's the range, and we will flip that guy over, and the number is 376. That is correct. So let's go back and look. I'm sure somebody's already going to tell me who got it before I ever get back down there, but I'm going to go look. So the closest so far, it's 367, 372. I see you, Deanne. Welcome, by the way. I don't think I told you hello. Welcome, welcome. And I saw a lot of 357s. You guys are thinking revolvers over here. Let's see. One over, Rick. Look at you. Manny C, 375. One under. Very, very cool. Does anybody see anybody closer than Manny Z? JB and Nebby Cloud, if you guys want to check behind me, I think I see. Rick won over, man. I'm sorry about that, brother. That is so close. Now, I don't feel so bad because Rick won a couple weeks ago. He won the Neutron from TRM. Okay, so Nebby Cloud says Manny, and Jason says Manny, and Big Red says Manny. So we got Manny. I hear 342 is the new 376. No, Manny, congratulations, brother. Great to have a winner that I haven't seen on this channel before winning. So glad to hear it. So here's the deal. I've got knivesfast@gmail.com. If you want to shoot me an email over there and give me your address, or you can go to KnivesFAST at Instagram and send me a DM. Either one of those two will work. Again, knivesfast@gmail.com. If you want to, yeah, Manny, you won the more. Whoa, might help for me to actually put it back in the sheath. It almost came out and got me. The more basic, the awesome swag pack with the butter knives fast, and the NAFS mat here. So super, super cool. And Manny, thank you so much for being here every week. Thanks to all of you. Bill Rivers, thanks for being here. Neil Drake, Form D, Catherine Young, Andy Young. I mean, Big Red. Good grief. There's so many people here. This is awesome. Andrew, Rusty Knife Lover, Nebby Cloud, Zach, thanks so much for taking time out to be here. I appreciate it. Just slide him some frog loop. No. Jason Brown, I think I'm happy that you were here. Michael Morgan, Grateful Panic. Stop calling me old. I think if I heard right, you're only a couple years younger than me, so be nice. Thanks, guys, for the stream. It was so much fun. Kiefer, you're hilarious. Thank you so much. Ryan Gilbert, thank you. Monster Tim, thank you. Tim Cook, thank you. Women Carry Knives, Therapeutic Edge, thank you, everybody who came by. Thanks for being patient with my craziness. And God bless America. And thanks to all that have served. And look, Jason, Powdered Toast Man fell over. I fixed him. And just so thankful for all of you. Thank you, ProX and Dennis Watson and Rick Kerans, Top Dog, J. Leper Godlicon, Winchester, everybody, guys. All right, Winchester. Why did I have to read that right as I'm saying? Marshall, have a good one, and have a good day, my friend. Bees Blades, Newfoundland Knife Guy, Manny Z. Thanks to everybody. I appreciate it. And everyone, have an incredible evening and happy Memorial Day.